Hello. Okay, everyone, good day. We're live now. I decided after 8 years of owning this speaker to do a bit of a feature set or review of what I think about it. Now, initially, when I got these, it was a toss-up between these and the QSCs and whatnot, the Yamaha DXRs when they came out. But there was a few things that made me choose this, and I'm glad I did. Now I'm going to go through a few settings about this after 8 years of owning it. This is a 12-inch coaxial speaker. A coaxial speaker means the high frequency is located in the middle of the speaker, so there's no independent flare with a different directivity from the speaker. So all the sound comes from the single source, much like a guitar amp. Now with me, I'm a guitar player. Now my purpose of using these speakers, I use them really for as a monitoring for a Kemper. A Kemper is a guitar effect unit designed to play directly into the PA. So as much as I could get it sounding like a guitar amp to give me that feel, it's kind of beneficial, but at the same time, I want the extended range and features of not using a guitar amp and also the portability. These things are under 28 pounds. This is a 12-inch speaker you're seeing here, so this is like 13 inches by 13 inches, and they're totally square. You can stack them. There's little divots at the top, and you could stack these in a car. It's much easier than a speaker where there's a big belly at the back and a round area and the top and whatnot, okay? It's not weather coated on the inside, meaning some speakers, they have like this inner mesh behind this to prevent moisture and whatnot. There's nothing like that. I think the speaker might be treated, right? But don't quote me on that. Okay, so here we go. I'm turning it around. There are two screws here, and this is how you get the grill off. Now, I've never had any reason to take the grills off the speakers, but as you can see, it's a bit beaten because, these speakers are 8 years old, and they've been around Florida, South Carolina, all these places, hundreds of gigs, all right? I'm going to go to the back. One of the benefits of this particular design is that this is how you kick it out. There's a kickstand at the back. Yeah, you got to love it, like a motorcycle. I used to play on Daytona Beach, so kickstands, very welcome. Right? On another note, this speaker, I put up two of these speakers on Main Street, Daytona Beach, in front of, I think it would have been full moon, and we were shooting sound down that street, and man, it was really, really effective. I was really impressed when you use these as front of house. There's a matching subwoofer, but it's not. I won't recommend a subwoofer. There's you can get more bang for the buck and with what they offer today, right? It's a fan cool system, so it's not like what you see with the RCF or whatever, where it's thermally cool. So you got to make sure and not cover these areas and stuff. Maybe now and then give it a bit of a clean, okay? This is how long it takes to come on. The display always looks like that, right? With the little bit, it looks like a calculator from the 80s. All right, so it's DLM12. You got two channels on combo jacks input, so it's like the Noy trick, where you can stick a 1/4 inch on the inside and an XLR, so you don't have to be like, hey, what cable am I going to use? Okay. You could switch between mic and line. You see the pop, it's just popped in because we're actually piped into the system in the back there, this microphone that I'm on, right? Both channels are like that, and you also have an RCA in for like what you used to get on your Sony Walkman, your 80s all the time. There's a parallel out, and you can select whether it's a mix of your inputs or just what you put to input one. Now, the reason for that is this thing has a built-in full-featured digital mixer, two channels. Channel 1, okay, you have high, mid, low, low, mid, high, and reverb, right? And the level goes up to 10 and down to -20. Infinity, well, 0. All right, and the other channel, it's the same thing. Low, mid, high, and the reverb. There's a system that goes from EQ, from PA settings, DJ, soloist, different curves. You can see them reflected here. So there's a graphic for everything. It's a good display. Monitor. And then there's an emulation of a particular K famous brand. Not K-Array, that other K. And a very famous J. So those are the emulations of those two. You're also able to set a delay for using these as delay speakers, like fills or whatever. And these go up to I think you can go up to 333 feet of delay or something like that. Then you're able to set effects from. This is crazy, the effects section of this. So this is where you choose what type of effect you want per channel. You have bright room, warm lounge, small stage, warm theater, warm hall, concert hall, plate reverb, cathedral, chorus and reverb, doubler, 120 millisecond delay, tape slap, 233. Well, okay, I'm not going to dip in there, but it's another delay. You've got a 300 millisecond delay and reverb, and that's your combination there. And then you also got a feedback elimination. Now, this is highly destructive. I won't use the feedback elimination unless it's a dire situation where, here's what. It's better to totally get everything down, sacrifice the sound, than take the level up to cause a disturbance. So maybe certain corporate gigs you might use it, but it's really destructive. It really changes the sound when it's engaged. So that's the other feature. Now, these things I've used these things on like every weekend for lots of gigs as a monitor system. I have two. They're typically run in stereo. I sometimes use one, and I have used them as front of house many times. If you're going to use them as front of house, you will need a subwoofer if you're using bass heavy music. These things are advertised to go down to 40 hertz. They probably do, right? But not at any efficient volume where you're going to be able to have usable 40 hertz. It probably does a good 60 and stuff. You get away with that. But other than that, real bang for buck. Now, bang for buck. These things are like about $9.99, and they've been holding their price. And you see a lot of technology come over from Mackie's EAW industrial days and stuff coming here. Now, what you see with Mackie now, well, it's nothing like this. All right. I've been thoroughly impressed. Would I buy them again? Yeah, but I won't buy them again at the price, maybe. But you know, you got to look around and see. If you need, but you know, I take that back. If you need a powerful 2,000 watt RMS speaker, well, not RMS, I think it's probably 2,000 peak. Sorry, that fits in a cube that you can pack and stack, and it's important to have these features, which to me were good because not all the time I'd be able to have a mix out there. Sometimes I might want to take an acoustic guitar and a microphone, and this would do it. All right? So there it goes into your sleep mode, and then you're back. So I thank you guys for tuning in and looking. Now, why I did this live, this is equipment for live use. All right? So I'm going to just do these reviews live. Because guess what? If it didn't come on for the review, maybe it won't come on live, right? So, hope you guys have a good one and be safe out there. Out and out. Okay?